Okay, so we've got a percentage question here involving compound interest, and we've got to do a comparison. It's got a star, so remember you've got to explain your working very clearly. £20 to invest, finds the information to savings, which are the savings accounts. Okay, so good idea is to split your answer section into two. That's the bonus and that's the fixed. So if you do the fixed rate first, it's got a compound interest rate of 2.5% each year. So what you've got to remember about compound interest is that it has interest on the first year and then you get more on the second year. So you can't simply say, well, 2 years is 2.5, 5%. It's not like that. It's going to be slightly more because you get interest in the first year and then you get interest on that as well. So £20,000 invested times 1.025 to the power of 2. Remember the 1.025% is because 2.5% is the same as 0.025 as a decimal, and you have 100% at the start of the year, you have an extra 2.5% at the end of the year, so 1.025 is the multiplier. It's a calculator paper, so we should be doing this efficiently. So 20,000 times 1.025 to the power of 2. So 21,000 and £12.50. Okay, so at the end of the 2 years on the fixed rate, £21,000 and a little bit in the bank. This one though is slightly different because they want you to do it year by year. Actually, you get 4% in the first year, and then you get a little bit less in the second year. So in the first year, we would times by 1.04. Again, remember 4% is the same as the decimal, 0.04, and therefore the decimal multiplier to increase above 100% is 1.04. So after the first year, again we're being clear on our working, so after the first year we'll have 20,000 times 1.04, so 20,800. And then for the second year we get slightly less, but we're starting with 20,800 now because that's how much we have at the end of the first year, times 1.015. Again, remember that 1.5%, divide that by 100 gives you 0.015 as a decimal, and add it onto the original 100%. So we've got 20,800 times 1.015, so 21,112 pounds. Okay, so we've worked out that at the moment we have the bonus saver gives £21,112, the fixed rate gives £21,012.50. So the question says which of these savings accounts should he choose. So if we do 2112, take away 2102, 1250. So take away 21,012.50 and £99.50. So the conclusion has to be, because that's a positive, then the conclusion has to be that in the bonus saver he's got £99.50 more through that route than he would do through the fixed rate. So start question, so bonus saver is best account, receive £99.50 more from this after 2 years. So we just need that sentence at the end just to get the communication mark for the starred question. So again, it's looking at the way the work question's worded. Compound interest implies that you're going to get more year by year by year. So we work out the percentage multiplier by thinking what it means to be a 2.5% increase, because interest is going to be more, so it's an increase. So add it on to the original 100%, which was 1 as a decimal, and then use the multiplier effectively. Get the two answers, being really clear in our working, splitting our page in half really to talk about the two things, and then do the conclusion at the end to get the final mark. So that's an example of compound interest.